Hey there, everybody. If you're thinking about moving to Orlando, Florida, and you are also considering Lake Nona as the place to reside, well, stick around because today we're going to be discussing the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to living in Lake Nona, Florida. And we're getting to it right now. My name is June Cranick, and on this channel, we do videos every single week of what it's like to live, work, eat, sleep, play, all things when it comes to Orlando, Florida, and the surrounding areas. So if that's the information that you want and need, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button below and click the bell as well so you're notified every time we put out a new video. So if you're thinking about moving to Orlando, Florida, or the Central Florida area in general, well then send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to correspond. Because remember, we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando, Florida.
So right now we're on the other side of the airport over at Sawgrass, the reserve at Sawgrass. There are several different communities. There's Sawgrass Plantation, and then the reserve at Sawgrass. I'm going to take you down and show you some of the homes here. These homes range from about $340,000 to a little over $500,000. It's a really nice, quiet community. It's located about 7 minutes from Orlando International Airport. So if you travel, it also has a middle school directly across the street, South Creek Middle. And then Meadowwoods Elementary is about a mile down the road. So let's go look at some of the homes. I did forget to mention in the Sawgrass communities, they all have, you can of course find a home with a pool, or there's a big community pool. They have basketball courts and a soccer field, so it's designed for families. This is right down the road. We're on Weatherby. It is actually the same zip code as Lake Nona, and that's 32824 zip code. There are new townhomes being built down this road. There's some across the street. So it's kind of building out this way. This road used to be nothing but, orange trees. And I see they're building some homes back here too. So there's still some new home construction. I know that Lake Nona has been pricing itself out. So some people are choosing to come over to this side where pricing is a little more affordable. On to the Amazon. I'm going to take you over to the newest Amazon. It's one of the largest in Florida. It's 850,000 square feet. It employs 1,500 people. I live probably a mile and a half from here, so it's kind of crazy. You'll order something and it'll be at your front door. Sometimes in a couple hours. It's actually kind of creepy. But this is a big draw for this area as well. Now, I want to point out, you can see the airplane. We are about directly a mile and a half from the airport. So that's really nice, especially if you travel for a living. That's why, again, this area is popular because there's a lot of business travelers. Not sure what's going on with the train here. But yeah, that's super convenient to be less than 10 minutes from the airport, especially with some of the wait times at the airport. So that's just Amazon taking over the world. So I want to point out a couple things. There's something that I find extremely important is grocery stores. So there's a couple of options. This is the brand new Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. It is beautiful, it is clean, and my favorite part about it, their shopping carts don't squeak. This is right over in the new area located by the 417. And by the way, this area is near some major highways. We've got the 417, we have the 528, the Turnpike. The 528 is the B line, which takes you out to the beaches. They just opened up a new Wawa, a new Publix, and a bank, and a new hotel, because we need hotels over by the airport, I guess, as well. Another thing I want to point out is car washes here are a big draw. When I moved up to DC, I asked where a car wash was, and everyone looked at me like I was crazy. Here, people wash their cars all the time. I guess because it's sunny a lot. So right now I'm going to take you into the heart of Lake Nona. So this is the Publix in Lake Nona. So we're coming into what they call Lake Nona. It's honestly probably my favorite part of this area. It's 17 square miles, and it's kind of now known for being attractive to tech companies. Disney has just announced that they're moving their campus over here from California, and that will be 2,000 employees. It's kind of digital and production and expansion. So there's also KPMG, which is another tech institution where people can even live there, and it's to help people kind of further their technical career. That's an 800,000 square foot facility. Going to take you into the heart of things, kind of show you around a little bit and show you some of the residences. Again, it is such a beautiful area. Now we have a happy lady walking down the street and singing. See, life is grand in Lake Nona.
If you're getting any value out of this video, well, hit the like button and comment below and let us know where you want to see next so we can get those videos out to you.
You can see how close we are to the airport. Initially, airplanes you'll hear them. Then once you live here for a while, you don't even hear them anymore. I'm bringing you over to what they call Medical City, another thing Lake Nona is known for. Now, UCF has a new medical school, if you will, and then you've got University of Florida over yonder. They have an academic and research facility here. There is a brand new Veterans Administration Hospital, VA hospital. UCF also has biomedic research facility, and also Nemours Children's Hospital. So hence the reason why they call it Medical City, and it's continuing to grow. So this has been a huge draw for this area, and maybe another reason why the average price for a home in the heart of Lake Nona is closer to $500,000. But it is lovely. It's kind of really worth it. I'm actually in Lorette Park, across from the dock side. There's also a restaurant over there called Canvas, which is really nice. And maybe it's hard to see at this angle, but all of the homes are kind of individualistic. Though they are very close to each other, I will say. That's Florida living, cram them all in. However, all of these homes look different, which is unusual for residential areas, the newer ones. They're all pretty cookie cutter. Now these homes range, the lowest I saw was $405,000. And then the highest I saw was $1.4 million. One of the most sought out areas is Lorette Park. And I was looking at this in 2016. I should have pulled the trigger. Very unusual. Now, before coming to the homes, there are townhomes that are nice as well. If a townhome is more your style, or you're tired of dealing with the yard, especially in the Florida heat. Oh, what a cool looking house. Interesting. So yeah, it's very cool. They're building townhomes over there. And then there's the pool area. Gotta have pools in Florida. Now I'm gonna take you and show you this area called Boxy Park. Before I do though, I wanted you to see that's the new VA hospital over there. If you could zoom in. And then over on this side is that Nemours Children's Hospital, both brand new facilities. So I'm gonna be walking down Tavistock Boulevard, heading towards Boxy Park. Boxy Park are actual containers that they've made into little restaurants, and I think there's something like 12 of them in there. And it's such a cool area. You know, it's open air, it's family friendly, it's dog friendly, and lots of food and fun. On the weekends there's live music, so we will not get that today. It is a Monday. I want you to notice this vehicle called Beep. It is a driverless vehicle. It's for residents and tourists. I guess it goes from area to area, bar area. Pretty cool. Way of the future. Crossing illegally there, no bueno. So I'm taking you to kind of the heart of some of the funnest areas in Lake Nona. This is what they call Boxy Park. And Boxy Park is containers. And there's little restaurants, like sometimes 1-story and sometimes 2-story. This is the driverless car called Beep. And yeah, the way of the future. And this is Boxy Park. How cool. So live music and food, and this is family friendly as well as dog friendly. So, and by the way, it is 91 degrees today in Orlando, which is not too bad for this time of year. And the humidity is 91%, which I think is funny. Hi. Hi. Just want to. Super cool. Thank you. There's a whole other section over there with restaurants and shops. This is a fun area. Well, the last thing I want to tell you about before we leave a beautiful Lake Nona is there is a new train, high-speed train called the Bright Line. And the Bright Line is going to come up from Miami, up the East Coast, and turn left at Cocoa Beach, or Cocoa, I should say. And then it comes straight over to Orlando, and the new terminal at Orlando International is for the Bright Line. And then it's gonna now go over towards Disney and Disney Springs, so, and over to Tampa. It's 125 mile per hour train, so that's a pretty exciting thing that's gonna happen here now. So yeah, straight shot to Miami. On the other side of Lake Nona is also all kinds of like restaurants and shops and areas. There's a whole lot of variety for this residential living. And that, my friends, is a wrap for Lake Nona. So I came south on 417 and got off on a Landstar exit, which is, to be delicate, the more economical side. This is where the Walmart is. You've got a nail salon, you've got the groomer, barber shop, pizza, Chinese food, and Anytime Fitness 24-hour. And there we are, the car wash. So this is kind of where I go to hit all things around here. Right down the road is a Walgreens and a CVS, a Publix, another Publix, and all kinds of stuff. So pretty much, and they're putting in a brand new Starbucks next door. So that's pretty exciting. So you're really surrounded with a little bit of everything. And so right now I'm gonna go wash my car.
So today we were checking out Lake Nona, Florida. But if that's not your style or not what you're looking for, well, you gotta reach out and you have to let us know. That's what we're here for. We're here to make your life easier. So remember, send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to correspond, because we've got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando and Central Florida.